All right, we're gonna start with our credentials here. So you can just you can.
Fuck.
No, we have to prove why we are worth listening to. We have to provide the reasoning, our background.
Yeah.
So I am currently ranked in Grandmaster, and I have I'm coming up on 300 hours in the game, I think. What about you, Caesar?
Doesn't touch. It just doesn't touch grass.
Yeah, I haven't
I
seen
am.
smelled or seen grass yet.
You know what? Here's the thing. I'm not hard stuck gold, but I am there. I just
Yeah.
haven't played ranked in a little while. But I
Y-
play a lot of healers. I play a lot of tanks. I just play no
mhm.
DPSs, but I've
Yeah.
faced all of them. I know how annoying they can be.
So we're bringing a very
Yeah.
really broad perspective to this tier list, right? We got a bit of a higher end rank, and then a bit of a what's it like in gold. We'll see what does a gold think about the tiers.
Oh, so I'm just a stupid cousin then.
Yes, you bring a very important perspective and a very important voice to this tier list that I don't think any other tier lists have. Every other tier list, it's always some really high ranked player ranking the tiers. No one has ever done a gold ranked player ranking the characters. It's just unique. It's
It's
never been
unique.
done
It's
before.
stupid. It's
never,
inefficient. Let's get it done.
never been done before. Gold ranked player creates Marvel Rivals tier list.
You know what? Give me the wheel. I got this.
Okay, let's start this off here. So first off, we got Adam Warlock. I am a
I
hard
know where
firm
you want
believer.
him.
Where do I want him?
I know you want him in like mid or not worth, which is just I can't agree with. This is such a hard one to start at. Like, why would you put him first?
Okay, you read me like a book. I want him in mid.
Low mid. Yeah, low mid.
I want him in mid. No, I don't
I
know. I don't think low
disagree.
mid. I think he's gonna be high mid. Actually, I've changed my
Okay.
ways. I'm rethinking this. I think he's gonna end high mid. By the way, to anyone who is watching this, I'm sorry first of all, but we're gonna do it so that left to right, like if we have a bunch of people in B tier, left to right is like higher end. Did I say that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Left. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better going more towards the
Yes.
tier above it if you're to the left, and
Yes.
to the right is going towards. Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah, I'm with you.
Black
Um,
Panther. What do you think? What does a gold think?
I think he's strong, dude. I face him often, and he's always killing. As a healer, he's a fucking asshole.
I agree.
He's so annoying. But
Grandmaster agrees with
yeah,
gold.
yeah, sick. Hell yes.
Strongly agree. I
Put
think
that motherfucker in D.
yeah. I think he's excruciatingly annoying to deal with for the backline, and if they have a good Black Panther, I think it's GG's. And also, just to add
Oh
some
yeah.
context to Adam Warlock, because I didn't, I think he's a good healer. However, I think his ult is not as good as the goaded supports that we will get to later. I think his ult's good,
I
just not as good as the goaded supports or even the strong ones.
let me give a little bit of input to why I think he should be higher.
Oh
But
God,
I'm
here we
okay
go.
with him being in mid. I'm okay with him being there because I would have chosen A and
Hmm.
like strong. But that's only because it's like maybe it's because I'm a tank and I don't do as much damage as DPS. But the second he uses the soul bond, he's strong. And I've been sniped by his whatever you call it, the triple beam thing,
Hmm.
his secondary attack from across
Hmm.
the map. So I think he's strong in heals.
I
Maybe not attack wise, but in heals and the
yeah.
revive. But you know what? I'm okay with high mid.
Mhm.
I'm okay
I
with that.
think he becomes, in my opinion, I think the only way he becomes A is if you have a good Star Lord in your team because of the team up.
And yeah, the team up. Yeah, that thing is too. Yeah,
That's what
because you
makes
get
him
like you
A.
can bring
Otherwise, he's
back.
B, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're somewhere in the
So that's
right
why I
right
have him at the
direction.
top of B. Like I think he's top of B.
Okay, and I could be okay with that.
All right, Captain America. I think we can both agree he's a just don't.
Dude, he's,
Just don't
I
even think
never get
about it.
killed by him.
His ult is
Yeah.
ass. He does no damage. He just
All
sucks.
right, as a goal too. What does his ult do? I'm so confused. I seen him ult, and it sounds like the
Yeah,
typical assemble. Like
yeah,
cool, he has a cool voice
yeah.
line,
He
but
screams. He hypes up the squad, but he just hypes him up to run in with him and die. That's all he does.
yeah, does this
Yeah.
thing do any damage?
No, he
Does
just
like the
runs
trail
around
behind
like an
him?
absolute baboon, and then does
He
nothing.
just shoves you, right?
Yeah.
That's it.
No, he just runs and then he gets. I think he gets like a little more HP and like health regen or something like that. But see, I don't even know what he does because he's that useless. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I don't
I've
even know what he
never
does.
died to his ult. Yes.
I've
Okay.
even
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
as this guy multiple times. I still don't know what he does. He
Yeah.
just don't D tier just
I
don't.
think. Yep. I
Don't even
agree.
think about it.
That's an easy one.
Okay.
Yep.
I think
Oh
you know where
yes.
I'm putting your Boo.
Well
Boo is
deserved.
top of S tier right
Thick
now.
and dagger.
Thick and dagger.
Yes.
Her ult, insane. You can sustain team fights. You can't die in it. You can counter other people's ultimates. It lasts for a long time. Her heal output is insane. She can even
Mm-hmm.
survive because of her shift when she goes into cloak. Yeah.
Yep.
Agree?
Yep. I agree, absolutely.
Okay.
Especially because also I personally like it when I could like heal like aggressively, and then once I make sure everyone's like just fresh off their heals and we were looking at an enemy, I could throw that cloak, that blind out there, and it's like it helps with a bunch of. That's how I get so many assists and kills.
Mm.
As I'm like a damaged, I'm a DPS healer because of that. So I think she's awesome, and
Yeah.
her ult's
Yes.
incredible.
Yes,
So.
yes. And you can do damage with her and get kills with her. She's insane.
Oh yeah,
S tier. Also for those, he's a cloak and dagger main. He's a simp.
I love Cloak and Dagger.
All right. Strange. Where do you
Mostly
think
Cloak.
Strange goes?
I think Strange goes. Honestly, I still keep him as goaded. I still keep him S tier, but like not above Cloak and Dagger,
No, definitely not
obviously.
above Cloak and Dagger. I also think he's
No.
S tier. I
Yeah,
think a
he's
good Doctor
just.
Strange is crazy.
I don't even think you have to be good to play him. That's the thing that makes
I
him
know
fun
he's
for me
yeah,
is that like I've never been that good. He's still really easy to get kills with, especially if you do the attack where you throw stuff and then you hit at the same time afterwards. You do a lot of damage and you block a lot of damage. It's like
yeah.
it's awesome.
Yes, I think his shield obviously amazing. It helps the team so much. And his ult, if you have a really good Doctor Strange who can get his ult off and get a lot of people, can just wipe teams. I think, and the portal helps too. You can get places fast, get behind enemies, get a good flank. S tier, goaded
Hmm.
tank. All right,
There's
he
some
is Goot.
cool text with it. Yes,
He is Goot.
my other main.
All right, what do you think about this placement up here?
I'm okay with it. I know it's gonna be controversial, but I honestly believe he's goaded.
Okay. I
I think he's
think
low goaded.
I think he's top. I think he's higher in A than Black Panther for sure. I think he's really good. He's an insanely good tank. I think the problem is he gets hard countered by Wolverine, and I think
He does, but here's you know
yeah,
what it is too. For him, you kind of need a pocket healer a little bit.
you do. He takes a ton of
If you're
damage.
not getting
He's
heals,
beefy.
yes, he takes a lot of damage. He's easy to hit, but his walls, I swear that quick play game we had, actually even today,
Mm,
you change to him, the game shifts.
yeah,
Like
if
those
you hit good
walls, they'll be
walls,
sitting around.
you have
Yeah,
to
if
hit
you
your
just have
walls.
them, yeah, if you just like know you have a decent amount of game sense, you can put good walls
Mhm.
up, and they do damage on their own. That's like this biggest thing.
Yeah. No, the walls are if you can, especially if you can wall people off or keep people alive with your walls. Like if your wall placement's good, I think he's top of A. He's super strong. Very good pick.
Well, it's the wall and the grenade.
And
Because
the
I think the
grenade.
grenade's really weak. It does 10. It only does 10 damage. But if you
Yeah.
like, the point is if you hit them with a grenade, and the walls will hit them. It activates them, and then you get
Yeah, I
free
saw that.
knocks. It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
think he's very strong. I think the only problem he has is the Wolverine counter.
You know
Hard
what?
counter.
You've convinced me. He does belong in strong. Because even then, his team ups aren't that great either. So
Yeah,
they're
they are.
just
His
people
team up
standing on
with
his
Jeff and
shoulders.
Rocket suck. Yeah. Yeah,
It's
congrats.
like
You
an
can stand on his
aesthetic.
shoulder.
But hey, goaded for the skin where you could twerk, right?
Yes, yeah, okay. If you have the Groot skin where he can twerk, goaded. If not, strong.
That's right. That's
Agree.
right.
All right, Hawkeye. So, okay, here's the thing. I've actually changed my mind on this character. I think, and I've seen the actual win rates with him this season, and they're not good. I think he is not worth. I think he sucks now.
I think he started off like one of the ones that's really annoying because it's easy to get kills with. But I think you're
Mm,
right too. I have not had a problem with Hawkeye in a long time.
yeah, I think he sucks. I think he yes he can one shot people, but it is for one it is not easy. Two, he gets killed so easily by dive. I think he
He's
gets
so
killed easy by
squishy.
Psylocke. He gets killed easy by Magik. He gets killed easy by Black Panther. He's just squishy. He's easy to kill.
Hmm.
I
No,
think
I agree with that placement for sure. I
I
do.
think last season he was pretty good, or maybe people just
Hmm.
didn't know how to counter him yet. I don't know. I just think he's C not worth.
I think that's what has been a big change this season too. Is that like a lot of these that I thought were really amazing. Like he's a good example.
Mm,
Once we find out how to counter him, he's not that good. I forget who else is a
yeah,
good example of that, but like there's
mm,
somebody else in it. Penny.
Penny. Yeah, I
Penny.
agree. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that. But yeah, once you find out what the counters was this season, people have
Mm,
gone down on the tier list.
yeah.
Hawkeye's like he was in the goated for
Yeah.
a while.
I agree.
Now
I'm
he's
not worth now. He's too. I
no,
just don't. You'll lose. His win rate's not
yeah.
good.
No, you're throwing.
However, Hela, on the other hand, last season was a
She's
menace, and she is still a menace. I think she's just picked a lot less.
yes.
I think she's strong
I agree.
and an A, higher than Black Panther, lower than Groot. Her ult is the same. It's still insane. You shoot nukes out of the sky. You're America unloading its arsenal on your enemies, and she still has the ability to escape with her bird. She's not. You can't just dive her and kill her instantly. You can escape with your bird. And if you have really good aim, she's hit scan and she will destroy you. Her headshots do a ton of damage. I think she can still 2-shot squishies. Maybe? Yeah, she can 2-shot
She
squishies.
can. And I know she's good because I still get pissed whenever I get killed by her.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, she induces rage. And even worse, too, her team up is great, too.
Yes, her team up is really good with Loki and Thor.
Oh my.
They get to come back so
Yeah.
fast if they die.
Yeah. No, I agree. She was good last season. She's still great now. Still a burden to me.
I agree. All right, Hulk. I think okay, Groot's good. I think Hulk is better. I'm not sure if he's S or A though. I think he might actually be S. He gets banned so much in my games. I never get to play against him.
Honestly, I'm starting to believe it too because I've seen him a lot more in games. There's got to be a reason. Even this last,
We just played against him. Yeah, like an hour ago, we played against the Hulk. Who's the same?
I played as Hulk too, and you know what? I swear they did something. He's got.
I think he's higher than Strange. I think he's actually higher than Strange. Look, here's the thing. I don't know about your lobbies.
You gotta explain that.
Because he's hard to play. He's hard to play. But if you play against a good Hulk, I think he's insanely annoying to deal with. He will terrorize your backline. He's freaking hard to kill. Like, he's just a terrorist. He's an actual terrorist.
Right? The Avengers, literal Avengers.
He's there's a terrorist who's part of the Avengers.
This is literally him in like the first ever Hulk movie where like the army was literally going against him.
Yeah. No, he's an actual terrorist, and he needs to be put down. And he is in my games. He's banned every single game for a reason.
You know what? I kind of... It's weird because Doctor Strange I still feel is like one of the best tanks.
He is.
But Hulk, he's a contender, like actually. Like,
I think they're pretty equal. Like, I'm going to keep them like this the whole time. Like, next to each other.
Like, we'll just talk about this as well, too. Like, his abilities, right? Just his normal, like, not even his ult or anything, nothing like super special. Not his team up with Iron Man, which is incredible.
Yeah.
His ability to shield two people around him is already huge. You go to healers that are terrorizing your back line, and you can defend them.
Yeah. And his
you have something that stuns people. His movement is great. You know what? The simple tech of just holding down the space for mouse and keyboard, and then you can just jump anywhere and like control.
Bro, you have a tank that can get around.
And Hela.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's, you know what? Yeah, he's up there. I think people are starting to learn how to play with him.
And you have a tank that has more movement than 99% of the duelists.
Yep. No, I agree. I like it. I'd keep an eye on it just being over Doctor Strange.
He's hard.
But
he's hard. He's hard. Yeah. That's the thing. He's hard to play. Doctor Strange is easy to play. He's easy S tier to play. Hulk is hard S tier to play.
That's a really good point. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Iron Fist. Iron fisting his enemies. I'm honestly not sure if he's B or C because, like, I want to put him C.
I think a good one is B.
I think a good one is B.
Low B tier, though.
Low B tier. I agree. I think Iron Fist is low B tier. His ult sucks. It doesn't do much.
It does.
However, his damage output is insane. Like, if he jumps on your backline, your squishies, he can insta kill them, and he's not easy to kill.
Yes.
I think for that reason
he's hard to kill, and he kills healers really quickly. The problem is that, like, that's really all his utility right there.
Yeah,
so if you're not good enough to realize that, his ult is not really good.
No.
He was one of the ones that, like, people thought was a cheat code when this game first came out.
Yeah.
And then he just dropped down for me. Like, it was just not... He's easy to use, sure, because you lock on and you just start punching. But now he's so easy to kill. If someone turns around, it's just like, oh, I'm being terrorized by this guy.
Yeah.
You kill him, yeah. Or you scare him off like you do Spider-Man. But
yeah, he's middle ground. He's low B, I think. Yeah.
He's a worse Spider-Man in my eyes.
Yeah, I think I kind of agree because Spider-Man's ult's better.
Yes. And more mobility as well.
Yes. Okay. On that note, I think...
Motherfucker.
Okay, I know we disagree in this one, I feel. I don't know. He's either high B or low A. High B or low A. I think he's
Ah,
worse than
that's
Black Panther in my opinion. I think here's the thing. Here's the thing. Iron Man sucks without Hulk team up. With Hulk team up, he's good. Without it,
yes,
here without Hulk team up, he's just automatic C in my opinion.
yes, that I agree with. Yes,
And with Hulk team up, I think he's good, but like Hela just poops on an Iron Man still. I think.
I agree. Here's the thing: I wasn't convinced until I realized that we played against a good Iron Man, in, like one of the quick plays we played like today,
Mm-hmm.
where he knew how to use him pretty well, and this guy beat me up when I was like Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah,
He just
he
made
insta
sure to like to
kills.
make, and also he's a good counter for Luna as well, which is like
Mm-hmm.
one of the best healers.
Yeah.
So I agree with the lowest
What
in
about high B?
A.
What about high B?
Yeah, I can.
Let's keep it up in
I
there. Let's keep it up in
yeah,
the air. We have a lot to go.
we'll move him if we have to. If
Yeah.
we like look at the people around him first, but like I
Yeah.
agree, you're in the general right area with him.
I think he's
Truthfully,
high B, low A. I'm putting him high B just because he's just so ass without Hulk, in my opinion. And with Hulk, he's really strong. But I think if the enemy team has a good Hela, she just shoots him out of the sky every time so fast.
yeah, I don't think he does a lot of damage either without Hulk. It's
No, he
just
doesn't. He doesn't know damage without
yeah,
Hulk.
the
He's
splash damage is
contingent.
kind of bad.
Contingent on having a Hulk.
Oh, my favorite's next.
Oh, Jeff. I know this is going to be very
Jeff,
controversial. My boy Jeff here. So
make a new tier. Make a new tier called Broken.
yeah. Here's the thing with Jeff. He's so adorable. I can't put him in just don't.
Don't you dare!
He,
Yeah.
he's just listen. He's look at that face. Look at that
Okay,
face.
but here's the thing: we still disagree because I still don't think he's really that bad.
Dude, there's
But
nothing better than
I'll
being
make
spit
my
on by
point.
Jeff. Like, right? We can agree on that at least, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's nothing
That's
better.
crazy, but yes.
Nice spit. Like you're hot. You're out there. You're running around as Black Panther. You're getting sweaty. Jeff just spits on you. Cools down a little bit. It's nice. It's nice.
Jeff is the funniest. He builds up team morale. All right.
Yeah,
I never feel happier. I
true.
could be rage
Mid?
induced.
Mid? Wait, team morale? Wait, that's actually goaded. That's
That's
good.
just goated.
Dude, imagine your team's all down. They see Jeff. They your team. See, he's goaded because he makes your team goaded.
Here's the thing though too. All right, here's where I kind of disagree with like putting him lower. Then I think he should be either. Fuck, that is hard.
His heals suck. His heals suck
Like
compared
lower
to the other
mid.
healers. That's the problem.
Yes, really low mid possibly, but the reason why is like not even the heals. It's those bubbles, dude. The
The bubbles
bubbles
are
are
nice
good.
though. The bubbles are good.
They are because they heal instantly,
But
and you
here's
get
the problem
five
with
of
that though.
them.
Here's the problem with that. If you're a DPS, you're not gonna go out of your way to run behind you to find a bubble. You need to be healed in that moment. The
All right,
bubbles
but
are only
here's
good if they're in good places and if you can see them as like or like a tank. You know what I mean?
I do agree to disagree on this. All right, as a healer and someone who only plays tank,
Hmm.
DPS is never priority for heals for me. Unless I'm like Cloak and Dagger and my heal is
That's
insane, like
fair.
where I could just heal everybody.
Hmm.
Go find a heal patch
Yeah.
somewhere. Like
Yeah.
the tank with the bubbles, you just fucking nail them with a bunch of bubbles, and they get a speed boost off the rip. They get a speed
The
boost.
bubbles feel so nice on my skin. I
But
know
you know
what
what?
you
It's
mean.
that's
They're
crazy.
moisturizing. You know, I'm glistening after I walk through one of those bubbles.
You do glisten.
I
Yeah.
glisten. I actually glisten, and it feels
But
great.
with all that kind of me like hyping Jeff Buff said, I'm only hyping him up to get him to like maybe low mid. So
Okay.
he's still not very good. He's still
His
I
ult,
honestly do believe
his ult can pop off. You can wipe a team with his ult, which is crazy. But
if you're good, if you're
yeah, here's
really,
the
really
problem.
good.
At high ranks, Jeff ults. He gets the team. If he gets 3, the problem is the other three people are killing him
Oh yeah.
before he
No,
gets
without a doubt.
away.
The amount of times I've seen Jeff like, oh, he got our team, and then he just instantly
Yeah,
dies.
yeah. Okay.
Like,
I
yeah, so
think
he's not.
for you, since the gold voice is being heard in this tier list, we'll put him low mid for you.
No, hold on. Put him high C.
High
He's still
C,
better.
okay, above
Yes,
Hawkeye. I
yes.
mean,
I
look
think
at
he's
that
still better
face.
than
High
Hawkeye.
C. Jeff, I'm sorry. You're so adorable, but high
He's happy.
C. He's happy to
He's
be there.
happy
He's
at high
happy
C.
to be
Yeah,
here.
he's just happy to be involved.
Yeah. All right.
Oh
Loki.
God.
I think Loki is actually. I think he's either top of A I think he's top A. I think because you're literally you have a second Cloak and Dagger ult if you you know, or second Luna
You
ult.
get a second whatever ult
You
you
get a
want.
second
Yeah.
whatever fucking ult you want. So
You can change the team comp just by that.
yeah, and his heals are good. You can get a double of the most powerful ult in the game. I think he's top of A
I
or
I
even
agree.
S.
I really do agree. I think S, if he's like really, like I'm telling you, it's just because of stat wise. With his clones, he has the highest possibility, like the highest heal
Mhm.
ceiling there is.
Yeah. Actually, let's put him
His heals
S.
are
Let's
insane.
put him S. I'm gonna put him low at. Like I'm gonna keep him an S, but at the very bottom of S.
Yeah, because you know what, the skill gap for him is like in like I've played
Yeah.
him and I love playing healer. I'm terrible with him. Like
Yeah.
god awful, god tier bad
Here's the
with
thing though.
Loki.
I love playing against the Lokiest Moon Knight. I just bounce on him all day.
That's the thing. Yeah, he does have counters that are pretty good.
Hmm.
So like you really have to place the clones somewhere good
Yeah.
and
Clone
know what you're
placement's
doing as
important.
Loki to be good. Yeah.
All right. I agree with this system.
We know.
All right. Yeah, we
Anyone
gotta
who's
go.
played this game
Sorry.
knows.
We're spending too much to move characters. We'll be fast. We got this. All right. All right. Top of S behind Cloak and Dagger. 100%.
Yeah. Yep.
Or maybe even equal in my mind. I think her
I
ult is actually even better than Cloak and Dagger's because it lasts so long.
It is better than Cloak and Dagger. You can hold down a point,
Mhm.
and the only real counter is Iron Man's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cloak and
But
Dagger is just easier to like use because you don't have to hit skill shots all the time. And I think Cloak
mhm.
and Dagger is just I don't. I think Cloak and Dagger is a overall maybe good better character. Luna Snow's harder to use, but
Yeah.
I don't know, they're
I
equal in
think
my
I think
eyes.
equal is I
They're
think equal
equal.
is right.
Yeah, they're
I think
equal.
equal's right. Yep.
They're cracked. Just use them if you want to win. All right.
Learn them.
Yeah,
Yep.
learn them and use them, abuse them.
Oh, this one's
Dude,
good.
all right. I
I've
think
heard a
she's
lot of opinions on
strong.
this one.
I think she's better than Black Panther. I think she's better than Hela. Wait, yeah, I think she's better than Hela. I saw win rates for her. She has like the highest win rate in the game. I
She
think if you
is
master her,
nuts.
you're
Yes,
insane.
she's so hard to kill.
Her win
So
rate is
it's
so high. Actually, fuck it.
yeah,
I'm putting
because
her top of A, dude. She's insane. If you master her, she's super hard to use.
yeah, no, if you master, that's the thing. Like her ult's pretty good. Her survivability is just really good, dude. It's
Yes.
just you can't beat that. And how
Yeah.
annoying she is to just like get in the back line.
You
Like I
thought
remember I
Hulk was a
was
terrorist? This
yeah,
this this bitch is a super terrorist.
it's hard to get a hold of. No, I agree with her placement. I think that's right.
Yeah.
I think there's not a lot to say
And
about her,
again, this
honestly.
one is contingent. This top of A is because if you have to be cracked with her for her to be top of A. She's hard to use. If you're insane
We're
with her,
talking
top of A.
like
Yeah.
yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
like full potential as
Yeah.
well.
We're
Like
talking
not
about
just
you
like
in the bathroom at the club and you're doing lines off the table cracked.
that's a good one. Yeah.
All right. Mantis. I think she's A tier.
Mhm.
I think
I
I'll
think
put
she's got to be
her
high.
above Hela, behind Groot. I think her ult is really good. It's just not as good
Mhm.
as Cloak and Daggers and Luna's. I
I
think
agree.
she's hard to use because you have to make her useful. You have to be doing a lot of damage with her. You have to hit your shots, which are not
You
easy.
have to hit headshots too.
Yes, and you have to. And the problem with her is she's like you have to be like a fucking management genius because you have to manage like giving buffs to your team all the time, yourself healing your team all the time.
Heals.
You have
Yep.
to hit your sleep at the right time. She's just hard and yeah,
She is hard to use, but with that being said, we're not really basing it off that. Just if you're amazing with her, I think you put her in a good spot. I think you put her. She makes a difference. She's still strong, and not as big as a difference as the other three healers on the very top.
yep, agreed. All right, my boy,
Oh my
Goon
god, the
Knight, the
goon, the
Goon.
goon.
I'm. I think my boy Goon Knight is A tier. I think he's equal to Hela.
I agree. This is getting a little bit easier as we go down the line because here's the thing: Moon Knight is like he doesn't take a lot of skill to learn, but he's
Fuck you.
so
I
good.
take
He's
offense
such a
to that.
pester. You shouldn't, dude. He's come on the Ankh right
You
away
just call
off
me
the
Unc?
rip.
I am
Ankh.
28 years old. I am an uncle,
The Ankh
sadly.
is good.
Shit.
No, are you really?
Yes.
God damn. Oh, dude, I didn't realize how strong the ult was.
Yeah. No, his ult is so strong. It does unbelievable damage. The radius is big. You can get
Yeah.
it constantly. This character does so much damage all the time. You literally bouncing on it all the time. You're just bouncing your main attack off people, your right click off people. You're doing a ton of
Oh,
damage.
dude, it makes me mad at my teammates.
Yeah, it's
If they're
crazy.
near me, and
Yeah, yeah. And
no,
you get your ult
he's
so
good.
fast. You do so much damage. All right. Next
I honestly
one.
kind of believe he's a little better than Hela, but
Yeah, actually, I'm down with that. I think he's better than
yeah.
Hela too. I just wasn't sure. All right. Namor. I think he
Mhm.
is Magic level. I think he is A tier. I think he's better than Magic actually because he counters
With the
Magic.
team up.
He literally with the team up, with the Luna team up. I think he's insane. He with the Luna team up, his Luna turret slows you. It's an extra turret. He has two other turrets. When you get right clicked by him, he will insta kill you. He's just so much damage. He counters dive hard, and you don't even have to be playing against dive for him to be useful. I think he's top A tier.
Well, yeah, all of that, but on top of that, just to echo your point, this game is so heavily determined on keeping your healers alive and having them do as much healing for you and your tanks as possible
Mm-hmm.
that it puts a lot of like counters to healers who are just divers.
Yep.
He is the ultimate solution for divers. He will like
He's the protector.
punish you for even thinking about diving.
Yep.
If you
He-
play it really well. And that's just you win the game if you have that. If you have that kind of competition,
I agree.
composition.
He keeps the healers
Yeah.
alive. If the enemy team has a good Magik, Black Panther, Spider-Man, Iron Fist, or Psylocke, pick up Namor, put your turrets down, protect your healers, win the game.
Yep. No,
Easy.
he's a big game changer. Yeah, I agree.
Ooh. Magneto, S tier, above Strange, but behind Hulk.
Hmm.
I think his ult is good if you know how to use it. I think it can kill the squishies. It does a lot of damage if you build it up right. He has a shield that absorbs any damage. Here's why he's really good though. He's hard to use. If you have anyone in your team that die or gets in a sticky situation, or if you have a dive character like Black Panther, throw that shield on them, and they just are invincible for a couple seconds.
Yeah, you know what? I like his survivability a lot. I haven't played him much, so I can't really speak on him a whole lot. But I know if I have him on my team, I'm really happy. If I'm going up against him, I'm usually struggling to kill him. So
Yeah.
I agree with it.
Yeah, I think those are the three S tier tanks. There's going to be no more S tier tanks, but I think they're pretty close. Like all of them are viable. But Hulk,
Yep.
Magneto, Strange, any of those three,
Mhm. Those are strong. Yep.
goated. Peni
Oh,
Parker.
Penny.
Oh
Penny.
shit. Oh shit. Okay, I
I think
I
low
think
mid.
she is. You think low mid? Okay, I was gonna say top
I,
of C, but I think low mid is fair.
the only reason why I say low mid, and this is talking. All right, I'm speaking gold right now. All right, like,
I'm
this is
speaking
just
gold.
gold.
Sorry, I don't understand. You're gonna. I mean a translator.
Yeah, I'm speaking in gold. All right. The way is if she's good enough, if she can stop any ult. And it's hilarious and
Oh yeah,
infuriating. It
true.
brings down my morale, truthfully. It
When she
makes me want to
nets you.
uninstall the game when she does that.
Okay, yeah, I actually have wanted to punch my desk in
The
when
only
she
thing
does
is that
that. Yeah.
her strongest I guess ability is that nest. But now everyone knows to counter it. You're 100% right. Where I
Mm-hmm.
used to like dominate last season with her,
Mm-hmm.
I don't anymore. Everyone knows what to do.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
yeah, I think she's gotten a lot lower. I think the bottom of mid is just a safe place for me to be like, all right, she's okay in like lower ranks where my hometown is.
Yeah, where they don't shoot the
Um,
net, where they don't shoot the
that's
spider producer. Yeah,
where they just don't know how to kill her.
yeah, I
Quite.
agree. I think people learned to shoot her little spider nest, and that's one of her strongest abilities. So because of that, I think she's low B. Also, she's super easy to hit, especially
Oh
for
my
playing
gosh,
Moon
she's a
Knight.
huge hitbox.
Yeah, huge
Yeah,
hitbox. I think low B. But her spider web's good if they don't shoot it, but it always gets shot. I don't know.
yeah, that's the problem.
All right. Psylocke, I think, is another A tier duelist. I think she is equivalent to strength with Mantis. I think she's better
Okay.
than Moonlight. I think she's not as good as Magik currently. I would say she's equivalent to Mantis. I think her ult is the same as last season. It's good. She can still, as long as you time it, make sure your enemy team doesn't have any support ults that can counter you, and you use it in the right place. You can kill a couple squishies and get some use out of it. She does so much damage. She can kill squishies by herself. She does a lot of damage to tanks if you need her to. She can get out with her dashes and invisibility. She can get into good off angles. She's good.
I would even honestly, I put her above Groot. As
Really?
much of a difference Groot makes, and like I like Groot a lot. I don't really play with Psylocke. Like I don't
Mm,
use her, but I've played against her, and she makes like a good Psylocke makes a massive
yeah,
difference.
she's another
Because you're
terrorist.
right,
She's yeah,
she kills squishies. Her ult is amazing. It's so easy to use, and you do a lot of
yeah.
damage. Um, and yeah, she's hard to kill because she can turn invisible and just put herself in a better situation.
Yep. All
So
right,
I think she's just as annoying, if anything, as Magic. Like
I
just as
agree.
annoying.
I agree. All right, I think she's in a good place.
I like it.
Punisher. All right. I think he's punishing you if you play him. I'm just kidding. I think he's B. I think he's top of B.
I'd agree.
I
I'd
think
agree
he's
with that.
better
But I
than
know
Iron Man.
it's gonna be controversial. But
Yeah.
I agree. Even at the gold level, he's not great.
Yeah, I think he's top
Um,
of B. If you put your turret down in a good place with a good angle, and then you're not getting killed, you can hold an enemy team in a choke point. You can lay down a lot of damage. Shotgun does so much damage up close, which does and his shooting with his rifle is good from ranging, shooting Iron Man out of the sky. His ult's kind of trash if you ask me, to be honest. It's easily dodgeable and counterable.
oh my gosh, yeah, he's still squishy whenever he's in his
Yeah,
ult.
his hitbox
She's
gets double
gonna
the
kill him
size.
very easily.
Yeah.
The thing
Yeah.
I would say is that like because I put him in mid because honestly, if you're in gold and he has his turret down,
Mhm.
he's good. His turret's really good.
Yeah.
His ult sucks. I don't know. I've played with him a little bit because I was like, oh, let me try this thing out. It's okay if you go to Call of Duty, maybe that's more fun for
Yeah,
you.
if you want to play
But
COD,
like,
if you came from
yeah,
COD, play
like
Punisher.
yeah, like there's nothing really like I don't know, dude. There's nothing crazy that makes him like a
Yeah.
game changer.
Yeah, I think he's
You
very
either go
mid.
with him or you're not, and when you're good with him, you're okay. You
Yeah.
know. He does have a good team up with Rocket, who I know is next, but
Yeah.
there's a reason
Yeah.
why this doesn't really matter too much.
Yeah. I think the team up is very good. I will say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the team is actually kind of sane. Um, Speaking of Rocket, I was wrong about Rocket, I think.
What?
I think he's actually A tier.
What?
I think he's
That's
low A tier.
oh, this is gonna be so controversial. I think he's low mid.
Really?
Yeah, but
Shit.
I'm interested because you know what? Like I've heard he's good, and I saw the heals
I
whenever
saw
we
his
played
win
like
rate,
against
and
him.
I saw his win rate. That's what changed my mind.
But
He's got a
I
high
want to
win
know
rate.
why. I'm not like entirely surprised because
But
like
you're gonna meet in the
I
middle, by the way. I'm putting him top of B.
okay, I
So
think
he's
that's fair. What's his win rate?
it was really high. It was 50 something percent. It was like 53 or 52%. I think it's 52%. Um, but
So
the reason
curious
why
by
he's
that.
better than I thought does because his heals is kind of actually his heals are actually pretty insane. His ability to not die because he dashes and can run on walls is crazy. He can heal himself while he's doing that. He's just super hard. He's hard to kill. His revive is crazy. Someone accidentally dies in your team diving, maybe like a Magik. They just come back instantly. I think his ult is very trash, but I think those other things I just said make up for that.
Okay, I like that argument. I like him at top of mid just because like, and again, a gold speaking
Yeah, very
in
important
the gold
voice
rank.
we're
In
listening
the
to right
gold
now.
rank, yes, that is a gold. This is a gold voice you're listening to.
Yeah.
High gold, I will say, but gold.
Gold.
um, in gold, there's no such thing as a good rocket. It's like a unicorn. All right, they don't exist.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
It's like saying he's a good Spider-Man. I'm like gold. Like no. So
All right.
I've seen him at his worst. You've seen him at his best. Let's just put him in the middle.
All right, I'm down. Mid. He's top of mid. Mid plus. All right. Squirrel Girl, the thickest.
BBL Squirrel Girl.
All right.
Put her in C.
I think
Two
she's C
C's and
tier. I think
thick.
she's better than Jeff, but I think she's top of C tier. I think she's really hard to get value with. Yeah, she does a lot of damage, but it's really hard to land shots with her and to make her useful. I think she's also really easy to kill. Like really
Her
easy to
ult
kill.
sucks, dude.
Her ult is so terrible. They
The
buffed it
counter to her ult
is
is
shoot
jump.
it. Or jump, dude. Okay, they buffed her ult so it actually tracks people now to damage them. But here's the thing: if even one person turns to shoot at it, it dies instantly. And yes, you can just jump. You're out of the way. so not worth. She's not worth.
No, I don't think there's
Yo,
one point
fuck
where I
it,
was like,
Jeff.
oh
Jeff.
no.
Jeff. You're bet. You're cute. Your adorableness outclasses Squirrel Girl. I don't care.
I
Okay,
actually
Hawkeye's
agree
better
with
than
it.
Squirrel Girl. That's egregious. Also, Hawkeye should be above Jeff. I'm sorry. I don't
What's
know what
wrong
I'm
with
doing.
you?
All right, there. Hawkeye's better than Jeff, but Jeff's better than Squirrel Girl. There we go.
Squirrel Girl. I'd never been like concerned if someone else played Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, I asked him if they're
But
okay if they play Squirrel Girl, but are you doing okay?
like, why, dude? Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's hear this
Star
one. I'm
Lord.
curious.
I think he's actually A tier. I'm gonna have a lot in A
Okay.
tier. I think he's
Well, that's a good game, to honestly, if they have it a lot in A tier, because
mhm.
it's like
The team up
you
with
want to have a
Warlock
lot of players. Yeah.
is really
Yes.
good.
Very true. I forgot about the team up. That's
Extra
good.
life. His ult is extremely good. Free aimbot. You know, sanctioned aimbot. You're not gonna get banned. Um, and he does a lot of damage. You get to do flippies, lots of flippies. He's
The
really hard to, dude.
flippies.
He's so hard to kill. His movement is insane. He just can just fly around everywhere and be a nuisance. I think he's A tier. I think he's better than. Actually, no, I'll put him below Black Panther.
I think the FDA approved aimbot is actually pretty good
Yeah,
as well. So,
yeah, yeah.
his ult, I actually get a little scared. I shit myself a little bit whenever I hear his ult scream.
Oh yeah, legendary.
Whenever I hear it and I'm Groot, I put a wall next to me and I just
Yeah,
hide.
yeah, he just box himself in like you're playing Fortnite and hope for the
I
best.
literally do that. I turn into Fortnite.
Yeah, fuck yeah, screw your team. I'm gonna box myself in. Good luck, everybody else.
Aside from his ult, I don't really see him like there a whole lot. It doesn't make that big of a difference. So bottom A, I think is good.
Yeah, but you play a lot of tank. If you're a squishy, he can kill you pretty fast.
Oh well, I also as
Oh yeah,
healer,
you play.
I
Of
get
course, you
scared
play
of him
healer. I
too.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I still hide. I know when to hide.
true. Yeah, just run, just run.
Yeah.
All right. I also do think if you don't get healed while he's in his ult, you can kill him pretty easily. Whoever's on your team, so that is a downfall. Like he's can be killed pretty easily if he doesn't get healed by his healers, and you have someone on your team that can shoot him out of the sky.
That's fair.
All right, Spooder Man, the Sticky Man. I think Sticky
Oh,
Man is. I
I'm
think he's
so
top of
intrigued.
C. I think Sticky Man's top of C.
Really? Okay.
What do you think? What were you gonna say?
I don't know why. I thought he was always gonna be like bottom A to mid,
Let's go
like
bottom
top.
mid then.
Because the reason why is, and maybe I'm wrong, because I'm speculating here as a gold player.
Yeah, gold Spider
um,
Mans. What gold Spider Man's
Gold
doing to
Spider-Mans are
you, huh?
terrible.
They're
They are so
terrorists.
bad.
More
No, they're
terrorists. Oh,
just
they're
terrible.
bad. Okay, they're terrorists
They're
to your
awful.
team. They're your own
But
team. They're terrorists.
I remember we played in quick play, and I guess the Spider-Man was like somewhere in Grandmaster because this guy was just he was doing tricks on it the
He's
whole
bouncing
time.
on it. Okay.
Dude, I couldn't leave spawn.
All
He
right.
the amount of times Spider-Mans, if they're good, they throw me off the map. They beat me up. They make me feel like I want to uninstall this game. Like I want to just play the Spider-Man game instead.
Okay.
Um, so I thought they'd be better in a higher ranks, but if I'm wrong, then I kind of agree in him being a mid then, because he's not like a game changer for
hmm
gold either.
I'm on board with this actually because I think a really, really good Spider-Man is just obnoxious and just makes you hate your life, especially if you're the healers in the back line. He will just ruin your day. He'll bother you all day. You can't get away from it. And as soon as he has your ult, he'll kill you. His ult's good.
His ult
And
is really good.
if he has a team that can support him and do damage, he will one shot you if you're not at full HP and you're a squishy. That's the thing. So
Yeah, he must be really fun to play if
yeah,
you're good.
that's the thing.
But
If you're really good with him, I think he can be good. B tier. I think the other the
I
other duelists ahead of him are just better than him. I think, but
I put him over what's that guy's name?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist, yeah. He's just a better
Okay, I
Iron
can get on board
Fist.
with that. Okay, yeah, true. Better Iron Fist. I agree. I think,
Yeah, this
but
guy's
harder to use than Iron Fist by far.
yeah, we're anti-feminist, putting him above Penny Parker.
Yeah, I can
That's
live with
crazy.
that.
Oh, this your favorite. Let's
Oh,
hear it.
Storm. S tier, 100%. She
Jordan,
is
shake my
second
hands.
to the. She's only second to these two healers who are the most overpowered characters in the game. Storm is OP as hell. You will win if you know how to use this character, and she's not even that hard to use. She's insane. Her ult is insane. if you time it so you don't get countered by these two people's ults in front of her, Luna and Cloak and Dagger. If you time Storm ult right, you kill them, get a couple free kills. She does so much damage with her AoE Thunder Strikes. Her right click does so much damage. She can just insta kill people. Her damage with her Thunder Strikes in a group of enemies is insane. I don't know. She's just crazy. Just use her if she's not banned.
Yeah, I played her a little bit, and the ceiling is kind of, she's tough for me to use, but
yeah,
I mean, she makes a big difference, dude. Whenever I see someone playing her on my team, I get excited. I'm like, all right, we're winning.
Yeah. Her win rate is crazy, hardcore S tier, not even close.
I hate this one.
Moving on to Scarlet Witch. I fuck it, we ball. She's D tier.
I agree with that, but I know he also talked about the team up with Magneto being good, and not like a team up, but like
true. I think actually because of that, bottom C, because the team up with Magneto makes Magneto be able to like absolutely melt people.
Yeah, I hate when someone plays her on my team, dude.
Yeah, she sucks. Her ult is just so bad.
Her ult is so fucking funny because it always gets canceled.
Yeah.
You always hear pure, and then it cuts off.
Yeah, you know what's actually the second word she says? I never get to hear it. What is it? It's just pure, right? What's the second word?
Out.
I don't know. Yeah, so she's trash. Her ult's so bad. Her ult's terrible. That's the problem. Team up's great with Magneto. That's it. Bottom C.
I like that Captain America is just alone.
Yeah, I know. Hey, he won't be alone for long.
He's literally the shitty morale.
Thor is, I think he's B tier.
B tier?
Yeah, I think he's. I'll put him behind. Actually, I'll put him between Iron Man and Punisher. I think his ult is not that great. Like, yeah, it can kill people if they actually, end up being in the radius when he goes down. Yeah, it can if they're in the radius, but they're never in the radius. So his ult's
I've always seen the radius and it's red around me and I still don't move and I'm fine.
Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong then. I think I've been killed by it, but yeah, he can, he can dive into people and all that. But however, if you have a Bucky, you can just hook him and kill him. I think Wolverine grabs him pretty easily and kills him. I think he's just really easily killable.
He's the funniest tank to fight. Like, when I'm Groot, it's so funny because I'm like, I'm winning this. Like, 10 out of 10 times I'm winning against him.
He's just easily killable. That's the problem, in my opinion.
He's silly, bro. He's funny.
Yeah.
I will say his biggest strength is, like, being able to tackle people and put him in a bad position.
Yeah, I guess.
But it's still, like, if that's your biggest strength, like, play Spider-Man, play like I don't even know who else like pushes people in battle. Invisible Woman. Yeah, like do anything else.
I don't know. I just think pick the three tanks in S tier or even Groot over Thor any day of the week.
Groot.
All right, Venom.
Thickums.
I think he's another B tier. I think he's actually better than Thor, like just above Thor.
I think he's better than Thor. I'd almost put him I put him in A tier, honestly.
Really?
Weirdly enough, I know he's been a little not even nerfed. Actually, I put him A. I put him bottom A. Yeah.
I'll put bottom A. I think his ults. It's his ults meh. But
so the reason why is because a lot of people don't know how to use his ult. It's not meant to kill anyone.
It's not.
Like you literally cannot kill with his ult.
You can't.
So his ult, what it does is it takes half of the life of whatever their current life is.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to put it on someone that's like a full life tank, and then I think it gives you either the equivalent amount of life you take from them onto your shield, or it just gives you a lot more shield.
Okay.
So you want to use it when you're close to death, and if there's any like a lot of tanks or people nearby you, so you can put them all at half health.
All right, to those listening, take the word of the gold. Trust him.
Take the word of gold that has a lot of time on YouTube.
Yeah, true. He's probably right. I trust him, and I think his ability to get into a fight and dive onto it with his F and just smash down, using and just being again another terrorist like Hulk, and then being able to tether them and then get out of the fight and then use his E ability to fortify himself when he's low in HP. His survivability is good. I think he's just a less good version of Hulk.
You know what? Actually, on second thought, I don't think he needs to be an A. He's not a game changer.
Top of
He's
B,
a
top of B,
strong.
top of B.
I would put him below Rocket
Below Rocket.
because I
Okay.
think Rocket has. I think we're still a little confused on where he belongs because we've seen the best of him. I've seen the worst, so it's kind of a weird place. Venom, I've seen the best of him, and it's still good. It's just not a game changer.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
He's just a tank. Like it's just a tank. That's it. And tanks are
Yeah.
useful, but you know,
Yeah. I think he's
Yeah.
good. He's very good in dive comp. I think if you're running a full dive comp, like if you're running Magik, Black Panther, Magik, Psylocke, and you have a Venom as your tank, and you
oh,
just dive on him, I think he's really good there. Other than that,
oh
he's
yeah,
he's not that good at.
he finishes the job at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just helps ruin everyone's day on the enemy team and makes their life miserable.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
Guess what? Captain America just made a new friend. Black Widow. Just don't. And not worth it. What?
I still think Captain America should be alone, and she should just be like bottom C. I think even between Squirrel Girl and I know it's gonna be controversial.
No
The only
way.
reason why I say this is because if you're top of the top with Black Widow, you're fucking annoying.
Okay, okay.
I don't know why you want to rub your ass with sandpaper when you take a shit, but that's what it feels like to probably play as her. But if you're good at her, then the sandpaper gets a little softer, I guess.
Yeah.
But like,
Listen, if you're Shroud and you have the aim of Jesus or something,
that's why I
then
probably saw playing her.
yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
was like, oh,
Listen, if
yeah.
you're the second coming of Christ and like by that I mean in terms of your aim, then yeah, she's I'll put her in C. However, she's
Wait, what's her
so
team up?
easy. It's with Hawkeye. I don't remember what it does because obviously they're we're talking about the team up with two C tier characters, so who knows what it does?
You know what? Put her in D. Either way, if you're even good with
Screw
her,
it, top of D.
If you're Shroud
Yeah.
level, still fuck you. What are you doing playing
Yeah.
her?
Listen, if you're one of us normies, don't even try. You're gonna miss everything, and everyone's gonna hate you.
I will actually hate you if you
Yeah,
play her. Like,
this guy
don't
will get
ban
comms
me.
banned. Yeah, he'll get comms banned to tell you how bad you are. Yeah, you'll get
Like,
flamed
there's
if you
so
choose
many.
her.
Look at everyone above her. There's so much more fun players to play. You're gonna
Yeah.
choose to play Call of Duty in Marvel Rivals and be bad at it.
Yeah, yeah. I think she needs a buff desperately, just like Captain America. And the only way she's good is if you have the little aimbot. Like if you're just Himothy with your aim.
She needs a cooler
And then
ult,
she's
dude.
and if that's the case, if you're Himothy, she's still just B.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is kind. Yeah.
Okay. Now to one of my favorites in the game.
Put the clip whenever you
S
smack
tier.
it down.
S tier. Go look at
Put the
if you're
clip when you
watching this
play
video,
everyone.
go look at my last video where I played Wolverine and it team wiped a team. S tier. S tier. He is listen, there's a lot of terrorists on this list. I keep using the word terrorist. This video is gonna get flagged because I keep saying the
You're
terrorist.
you're literally put on a list right now.
Yeah,
Just
I've
a
said the
different
word
list, not a tier
terrorist
list.
one too many times, and Wolverine might be the terrorist leader. He is banned almost every single game because tanks are gonna cry like little babies if he's not banned. Because he's a tank buster. If enemy team has a single tank, Wolverine will kidnap them. There'll be an Amber Alert, and your phones will go off, and that tank will, and you'll never see that tank again. And he doesn't even have to get a tank. He can still kidnap squishies and have them killed too. He just kidnaps people.
Dude, he's just mean.
Yeah.
But like,
Hide
he's
your
so
kids.
fun, dude.
Hide your wife. He will kidnap anybody, and he's insanely good. And he's got a lot of health. He does a ton of damage. His ult can team wipe people. S tier. I think he's S tier. Actually, I think he's S tier. I think he's like behind. Actually, fuck it. No, okay. He's
Whoa, yeah.
here.
Hold on there, but
Above straight up.
yeah,
Behind
that's
Magneto,
exactly
above
what I was
Strange.
thinking. Yes, I was thinking that exactly.
S tier.
Actually,
Learn how to.
'Cause-
He requires a lot of
Mhm.
game sense about positioning as well, which makes him a little difficult. But
But just the biggest thing too, honestly, any composition has two tanks, you usually feel pretty safe and secure, and like at least having a good composition.
yeah,
He just terrorizes that. If
Yeah.
you have two tanks, it's a Christmas for him. Like it's over.
yeah, dude. If
Even
you
worse, as a fucking group player, damn it, this guy sucks.
yeah, like it's an actual wet dream if you're playing against two tanks. And so I've even played against three tanks as Wolverine, and you actually just coom in your pants. Like it's over. You need no
Jarvis
underwear.
changed my pants.
Yeah, Jarvis changed my pants. They have three tanks. All right, Bucky.
Bucky. Yep.
Bucky is A. I think Bucky is literally same level as Punisher, just higher. Wait, no, sorry, A. I said A. What am I doing? I think. Oh, God, I'm crazy. I think he
I think it makes a
is.
huge difference.
I think
It
he's kind of
fully
equivalent to Star Lord, maybe even behind Star Lord.
really okay. I would put him even like I put him above Luke, like between Moon Knight and Mantis.
Really? Okay.
Only
I
because
think
his
Hela's better than
ult.
Bucky
Well,
though.
here's the thing too, though. I haven't seen anyone like counter his ult really well because I'm low rank. So to
Okay.
us, whenever the ult happens, you just hide
Okay.
because if not, you're gonna get team wiped. Because it's just like his ult is so good,
I
and then
see.
being able to displace people as well by hooking them in and bringing
Hmm.
into like a bad position with the rest of your team.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't know.
I,
Actually, I'll put him after Hela. Actually,
yeah.
you're right because Moon Knight is still better.
I think yeah, I
Um,
think like you said, his ult is really good, but I find it to be countered a decent amount. I think his hook is really good to get people out of position. I think he does a lot of damage, but I we'll meet in the middle here, and I'll keep him where he's at. But I actually think Hela's better than him. But I
no,
think he's
I
really
think
good.
Hela's better than him too, though. I do. I'm saying like put him behind Hela. Yeah,
Oh, there you
behind
go.
Hela and
Okay,
between him and yeah.
I can agree with this. Yeah, I think agree. So ult's really good. You can wipe teams with it as long as you don't get countered by like a support ult or like whatever
Yeah,
the hell.
Squirrel would like stop it.
Um,
Yeah,
I think I think
but
his
also
hook is
think
really
of
good though.
think of that value as well too. If you use his ult
Hmm.
and a support uses their ult to counter that,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
if
you
you
get
have two
value.
supports on your team, yeah, you get value from that alone
I
too.
agree. And the team up with Rocket is also really good.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, forgot
So
he has that
I
team up.
agree. I think he's A tier. He's up here where we got him. It's a good place. Okay, we're on the last two. The two new characters in season one. Invisible Woman. I
Top of A tier for me.
damn, you actually nailed that. That's literally what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
I
because
think
like
it's right there.
yeah, she's so good at healing, and her
Mhm.
ult is so good.
Yep. I have
Like
nothing to add to that.
yeah, it's hard to.
Yeah.
Everyone should agree she's a top of A tier.
I think she is only at the top of A tier, not an S with the other two supports, is because her ult is slightly less good and less slightly not as long as them two.
Yeah, and I
But does
think
the same
people
thing.
are still trying to learn how to play her. I mean, she's still
Yeah.
new to this
I
season.
agree. The
We
ability to
might
push
see her
and
go
pull people is
lower.
insane though. Like if you get if she can pull
Yes,
someone in out of position, insta kill, or push someone out of the way to save herself or someone else, I think that's really good. I think she's really good.
yeah. I think her push and pull is actually underrated. It's not being
Hmm.
used enough, so that's why I think she could be going up or down depending on how the rest of the season goes. But let's
All
go.
right.
Let's go to this goofy ass dude.
Last one, Mister
And definitely the
Fantastic,
least.
Mister D. I think
I
Mister
think
D
he was
tier
hyped.
here. I
Yeah.
I think he's better than Captain America. I think he's better than
Yeah.
Black Widow. I think he's top D tier. I think this guy's ult is ass. I think all of his abilities are, they're like good. Like he's very survivable. He has a lot of health for a duelist, but my guy ain't a duelist. He's a glorified tank. He does no damage at all.
I'd have
Um,
to agree. The only thing that would put him in S tier is the fact that he's piping Invisible Woman.
yeah.
Miss Thickums himself. He is the goat for that, and he always will be the goat to me for that. But as
Yeah.
someone I'm trying to play and win a game with, just don't. Please,
Yeah.
please don't.
Yeah, just
He's
don't.
not even he's not awful. Like he's not absolutely awful. He's just awful. He's not absolutely awful. He's just
Yeah,
awful.
yeah, he's just. I mean, just don't. It's all right.
I think it's funny playing against him when he puffs his chest.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just I
He
just
gets big
wait.
for us. He gets big for us.
Yeah, dude. Man,
Yeah,
he probably messes this woman up.
yeah. I mean, he definitely gets big for us. But not big enough. D tier.
Yeah, I
All right.
agree.
But with that though,
I like
that's the
this.
tier list. I like it too. This is a good tier list. I think this is might actually be the best tier list out there right now because most tier lists are made by really good players and like we encompass a wide range right now.
I
We've
have a
got
voice too. I have
yeah,
a
yeah. Sometimes someone's got to let the little person speak, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to bring a voice.
skill difference, but also PP difference.
Yeah, PP diff. All right, well that's
I'm
it.
trying to look at.
That's
Yeah,
that's the tier list made by a Grandmaster and a Gold, the dynamic duo. You better not meet us in quick play because you're not gonna have fun.
That's so true.
All right. Well, if anyone watched this, thanks for watching, and leave a comment if you agree or disagree with any of this, and let us know what you think.
Leave a like if you think Cloak is thick. I mean, Dagger. If you think
Leave a like if you think Hulk is Jeez, I can't do. Leave a like if you think Hulk is thick and would smash and/or Groot.
and or Groot.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe.